Adam Rose doing problem number 3 in section 1.1. In this problem, they're asking you to determine whether the points represent points from a function or from a graph that is not a function. Again, a pretty basic 141 problem, just trying to get you to think about what a function actually is, what that word means. And a function is something that can be represented all in terms of x's. How do you tell whether something is not a function? If you have a graph and there are 2 y values for 1 x value, then it is not a function. And if we look at the problem, it asks you to select all of the following tables which represent y as a function of x. Okay, so I've graphed out these problems, and if we look for the first one, based on the information given to us, this does represent a function because there are no 2 y values for any 1 x value. There's 1 y for this x, 1 y value for this x, and 1 y value for this x. In the second problem, however, this does not represent a function. There's 1 y value for this x, but when we go to x equals 9, there's y equals 12 and y equals 8. You wouldn't be able to represent this graph with the simple y equals yada 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 x. You'd have to have a function of x and y's, which is not a function. Anyways, the third problem, the third set of points does represent a function. Again, there's no 2 repeating x values, so 3 different x values, 3 different y values. Pretty simple, but for the first, for starting out 141, it's a difficult concept to get across. Okay. That's about it.